Yeah, man, the name is Ekhaya Master Builder Mavulak Valiwe. Welcome to yet another epic episode of Ephondweni. As usual, I am not alone. I'm with historical poets.
We must look for another one. This one is not Tiabo.
Mama Magic.
But my name is Poetic Soul. I am nothing if not magic.
Yes, Mama Magic sounds.
Yes.
Yeah. I think that sounds nice.
I think it keeps getting worse. But anyway, it don't matter. A rose by any other name would still smell as sweet.
Mama Magic. We'll put money in your bank account.
Listen.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Before we get into it, I'd love to just give a shout out to Love Child.
Yeah.
Doing a great job. Sunday Times.
Mm-hmm.
Just profiling her, about the work that she's doing. Ekhaya Sessions. And the fact that they've been working and they've moved over 100 episodes. It's consistency.
Lovely.
It's something dope. And just Indo Yenzekayo, Ekwazakele, to be consumed by the whole world, and you look at the talents as years Pumapa.
But also, I think, guys, we need to check ourselves in as far as noting the things that are being done within the city and feeding those and making them come alive and come right.
Yes.
Because if soloko silindele yabo umuntu makaphume ku Sunday World before we can
celebrate.
Oh wow, because people are aware. People are aware and people should,
embrace that. If you have a platform, put the people on the platform. Tell other people about what's happening in your neighborhood. Invite your friend that you know, because unababantu that listens to they're watching live performances.
Nalando yokuba nangaba big players in the space zibone abantu abaziqalela izinto as competition. Problematic.
As a threat.
Problematic.
Umntu akacinga uba yena ngela xesha come up, there were people who abamkhushinileyo and abambonisileyo indlela, and they're never willing to do the same thing. And on her as well, she'll be performing the 29th September Market Theatre.
Market Theatre, you said.
Yes, nange first,
Yeah.
The other show is at 8 and the other show in 4. So if Ephondweni, you in Johannesburg.
And you're that side.
Yeah, pull through, man. Support. Let the people know about Apasuka Corner. We appreciate what she does.
Yeah,
man. The city has been rocked by the death.
Hey! I said now we deliver of
Yeah?
Yes, the city has been rocked by the death of Mzi Maholas. Yes, sir. Tatu Mzi.
Tatu Mzi.
People laugh at me when I say Uma Musisban. But anyway, I feel like kuthiwa uye walala kavuka ne? Peacefully.
I'm not sure.
Engathi kuthethwa ngolo hlobo. It's quite a sad passage. Understanding how great he was as a human, as an artist, how celebrated he was in other spaces besides PE.
Okay.
It's shocking.
You've worked with him before?
I've worked with him before. We taught abantwana besikolo writing and performance.
Nice.
Yeah. Dry sense of humor. But it's very funny. It's very funny. I've never heard him na ishauta umdu, but I've heard him correcting, yeah, ngendlela efundisayo. I had to wake up because we went to his house on Sunday, and I woke up and I watched a video yakhe. He was at UKZN, the Poetry Africa, and was reading his poetry there. And he was just making these, silly, dry comments on wow, I'm not used to Oh no, it's like, oh, by the way, guys, I'm used to performing for big crowds. Like this is something I'm used to.
Yeah.
Now like the really big crowd I just performed for back home is 40 people.
It's crazy that how he remained in the township. I think that's where also his source of inspiration, because I tried to look at few of his writing. Not gonna lie, I've never really engaged in Ispan, but I always knew that he's someone that exists and that is celebrated in the space.
Yeah. No, it was nice to be at his place on Sunday because most usually people go by mthandazo and but because we're artists, it wasn't really like mthandazo in that sense of the word. It ended up being a moment to sort of eulogize him and remember him. It was really, really lovely. It was quite special. It was quite special. And I don't know, I think there was a thing about church and whatever, people going to different churches. I was like, artist. So after that entire thing, doesn't he say Tandaza Leleche? I'm like, oh, Nina the next thing Tandaza Leleche. Like kind of for long, they say we see that. That's Kuba Bongo. She's like, yeah, coaching. It's interesting, the whole faith, religion, spirituality thing amongst artists is very, very interesting. I observe it carefully because I always say in the space duality, yabo. Ndikhuliswa ngumama unobhatyi, mama mukhonze wisile, umakhulu wayekhonze wisile. On my father's side ngabase postile, so churches has a very strong presence. Ekhaya and tata wangumntu embrace amasiko, and so that's also a very strong presence ekhaya. And it was easy to find a way to live in both worlds, to create space for both worlds. And I believe that is the path of a majority of Black people. That sithandazela ngomakhulu sixhelelwa ngodamkhulu, do you know what I mean? Omakhulu bayasithandazela to God, and then odamkhulu basixhelela ibhokhwe basicingela kumanyange. That's just what it is. And to me it has never been odd, but in the space of artists you realize, hey, abantu be-anti lawe. What's going on, guys? But funny enough, when death comes to visit us, we all want to lean back and church it out. We can't avoid that thing, you know what I mean? So,
that conversation.
I mean, my father's funeral, I'm not in bingo was closer, but he left specific instructions. And I don't want kube kunkonzo yekhaya lanto abantu abangomama bashumayele bathini bathi ndifuna lonto. Let the church leaders bathathe ibhokisi yampa ibasinde bayifaka phecawe endlini, then niubona umzimba wami nukhuphe nonibeke exhantini nindi pass on to the ancestral world. Nyani ke sambeka phe exhantini kwaculwa pha kwamnandi kwathiwa zoledinga, and you know what, we're taking you to your final resting place. And then about Tatu Mfundisi bambamba pha elentukeni ke ngokubona outside the gates, they were told that thina sakwenza into zethu zekhaya nina nizamfumana pha ngaphandle nimdibanise noThixo.
That was powerful, because ixesha elininzi umuntu xa eshiye instructions thina abantu baphilayo because si-selfish singafuni
uzilandela, right? Yeah, no, we followed through. And Yan wayebe kokuqala, and then we came back saying what he described as nenzeke lo mlembelele wenu ndibe mna ndingatshiswa ngamalanga na picture yomzimba wami ungenqe ngomqolo pha nithethe into engapheliyo. Also, he didn't want to go to a hall or a church or anything. He wanted everything to happen at home. So it happened exactly like that. So what I'm not saying ngumngcwabo wesiXhosa, but I'm also saying as way tradition into siyicreatayo as people. Yabona sisithethe. So we don't have to be stuck on a particular way of doing things. But also we must check ukuthi kule colonialism ezinye izinto zisenabanye abantu nantoni. It's not as easy as we think it is to just get rid of those things and say ayisuka wethu thina siyekile ukhonza because kuzawubhutshwa uzawungena uthatha inkosi
and uzawufuna ureplace afuna kumane uyoqesha umfundisi
exactly because bayaqashwa
those things. I think also you need xa uzixelela into yoba nje bendiphila nantsi path yam I think you should also live an instruction
exactly
njengoba ubuphila le life ucinga uba ke ngoku yeah you know
that's what it is. So wethu it was interesting wethu la way xa kufaka eza element bathandaza lelethu ngoku umonde xa igqiba thethu ugqitha pha kum ncedile uthandaze le I'm like you artists it's an interesting space.
I think uNansika funeral yakhe is going to be packed. It's a Nangoza chebe.
But by the time this is on air, his funeral would have been on the 1st of September.
Yes.
I would have missed his memorial service.
Yeah.
Because what a day, what a long recording day. But akokondo wethu, we are all artists. We live in the space. Some of us have to work. Some of us have to, go and do that. I'm glad that I went on Sunday just to satisfy my heart as well.
I wish that, whoever is left there is able to preserve and sort of push on with the legacy and everything, the ideals that has left behind.
And I'm sure they'll do justice. He has been no Ming. Ming used to be so angry.
Yeah, he was angry.
And he sounds like he's grown up. So he sounds like he's grown up and there's a lot of peace in his spirit as I heard him that day busy engaged. So I think it'll be okay. Legacy is fine.
He always was sharp.
Yeah, he was.
No. Yeah, hopefully, everything is
exactly.
Did you attend any events past that week? Mañano, Arts Mañano, the Women Shandis?
Mañano, Women in Arts Mañano, Mandela Bay Theatre Complex. I went to see Abanengoma.
Okay.
Zamani no Songo. That's all I was able to do, really. The program was rather, touch and go for me. I mean, it was a festival. The performances that is.
There was no hype around
exactly, that's what I'm saying. It was rather touch and go. There was a production, Gama Mumbo Mibuzani, who had won Isakhono the previous year. I think had she not won Isakhono, the awards, there wouldn't have been a PA production in theatre.
Okay.
So inclusive of hers, there were 3 theatre productions. There were 2 dance productions. There was 1 music, which is Abanengoma,
okay.
and there was 1 visual arts. 7 productions.
Where was it held?
It was held, the event that I went to was at number 68 Cape Road, where their offices are based.
Okay.
And there was some productions that took place in Mende Art Center as well.
Okay.
I heard. And I don't know. It was odd for me to experience a festival of 4 days and only have 7 productions and not all art forms represented well.
So it's like an evening thing, the sundowners.
I don't know. I don't want to tell you lies. Last year I was part of the curation team. Imanyan? Oh, kutaleya bakhona Women in Arts Manyan.
Okay.
I would be 15, 16, somewhere there.
Okay.
It's been around for a while. Must be 15, 16. It started off with a conversation that Nobesutu Khai had started with women and whatnot over in, I think at that time she was the artistic manager of the then Opera House. And the conversation started and ladies then said they won a festival and the festival was born. And the festival, I remember one instance, I had performed at the festival, I think twice.
Okay.
I remember one instance, I think there were even people from Cape Town. a play from Cape Town and whatnot. So the festival has been good. And then last year, I think was the first one under what we call MPTC, Ifan Pazami. I was part of the curation team. It was quite vast. Essentially, there were over 5 music acts, I believe.
Now, this year,
Love Seed. All strings attached. The jazz divas were there. Spokas Mahaqana Matala was also there. I might be forgetting somebody else, I'm not sure. There was comedy. There were comedians from the Eastern Cape. Nongeza, yeah. There was Kanyisa Bunu. There was Lo Omnye Wasemtatu Seth.
Okay.
Yeah. So Sancho, uyabona ndizama ukupaintela picture. There were, I think, Bingu Mandlovu poetry, Ibingu Ntomboxolo Nomkhalo. I'm not too sure who else the other poet was, but Sancho, there was a program. Yandiva already dibale over 10 acts and gangeni ke ku theater na dance. Yabo. But you and as how the mood was, because now yenzeka market where everything is happening very quickly, short space of time and whatnot. I think the other issue I have with the Mandela Bay Theatre Complex is just basic communication.
Okay.
Bayathanda communicate on WhatsApp for the most part. And I feel like communicate, no, not WhatsApp, man, Facebook.
Facebook, yes.
But Facebook is a social media space, right? For instance, now I'm a person who's not looking for an opportunity on Facebook. And ngena on a daily. Yabo. Ndizawungena mhlambi after 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yabo. So I miss a lot from what they communicate. And I feel like if we were to say they're communicating effectively, information they should be on Facebook, yes. They should be on Twitter. They should be on Instagram. They should be on TikTok. They should have a WhatsApp list. They should have bulk SMSs, and they should have an emailing list. Then we will say they've tried all avenues. Besides going to pay for airtime, but also you don't always have to pay for airtime, because you can also do a live broadcast on community radio stations where you just put it on the community board of that particular station. Do you know what I mean? So there's a lot of missed opportunities. Exactly. And I feel like also sikona nathi silapha we can use yabona lo 500, 2000, whatever to push a particular product esuka kubo and whatnot. There's lots of platforms that can be explored, and I feel at this juncture abaka how to effectively communicate with
it's probably they're still battling with getting into the new space where they were heavily reliant on print media, and then now that is phasing away. They maybe are unable to find their feet.
Maybe, but also the people that are there, like for instance, I remember a time because Abakutani Samazwai Mandela Bay Theatre Complex, just as a way, for instance, I would advertise it if I can broadcast WhatsApp, 97 broadcasts, because I don't like WhatsApp groups. But Ufumani Suba, and you don't expect everybody to use WhatsApp broadcasts. But when they were gonna have Utandi Sopayana, even their staff members were putting up the poster on their statuses.
Okay.
You feel me? Okay. But when it's going to be Akeem, none of the staff members are putting it up. So they kind of showed some form of excitement for Rutandiswa, which was,
they pushed it.
They pushed it. But other things that they don't push as hard, I'm not too sure what's going on. So it was quite disappointing for me to experience it because I was wondering, so was it less budget or what? Because last year, the budget was a bit bigger. I know the game, why director surely Dumagandlov doesn't come cheap. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So there were lots of other things that were there last year. Budget for whatever reason, I don't know. There's political money is frustrated about.
Also, Mhlambi bafumene funding late.
There's a lot that could influence it. But I don't know. I wish it could have been better. So I just went to that.
They definitely can do better because I don't even remember the poster.
Yeah, we also hosted as part of their festival, the Nomhlenkonyeni Legacy Foundation hosted the annual Nomhlenkonyeni Legacy Lecture.
How was that?
That was nice. It was intimate. Now your budget, so it was by invite only as a result. The main speaker was talk on Chinga.
Okay. I think I saw pictures online.
Yeah, the respondent was Uma Muvielwa Kwesha Luzipo.
Hey, it was crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. I didn't know, like, Uma Mutokon Chinga it does not come across like a vigorous personality njengo Hlehla. So I didn't expect the fire in her as well. Like she had a lot of memories of Hlehla and an answer that was beautiful. Uma Shandoni gave a beautiful rendition of a monologue that she put together. She titled it "Conversations with Hlehla." It was quite emotional.
Mashia or Nansakumamutoko.
Who wrote what? The monologue?
Yes.
Mashia.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So in the monologue, she takes us through a journey of not having a Hlehla in her life as an artist.
Okay.
But, she explains, production I was being directed by Toko Nchinga, Buzan Kuba. Well, I killed it, mama. And then she moves from there and she says, hey, Chonga, kesana, wasweleka, upelepele, don't sweleka kanjina ngohlobo, ubara na ye mama kaseko, whatever watana kamantombi, like funny moments, and then mentioning uspito, ezoba usweleka kabuhlungu uspito, yabona, almost like ipara, betwanga bahlali, ntoni, moved from there where to mama kwafika ugqeberha the empire saqomba yana chance sengene TV nabantwana bakho bazaba right ngoku bazaba right saske sathi ku screen sanyamalala. It is just really beautiful because it then gives you a perspective of these experiences from another angle.
Yes.
Yeah, but because if I wasn't an artist, I would have been opened up to the reality of what artists have to go through. Yeah, but no kyafa kwe artists yachaza besityafile ngoku asisalwe as much as we used to. We're tired. Sihamba negusha zambethi my fellow gusha wara. So really beautiful. I wish it can be.
It was a fire piece, ne?
Yeah, it was. I wish it can be
workshopped.
No, we couldn't do videos. I say budget was quite tight. Hence, I had proposed because I was the MC, and I said, how about we workshop this piece for next year's Women in Arts Manyano, because this is quite powerful. And then Mandlovu,
and probably you'll response.
Yeah. And Umandlovu no both poets and both singers, they did a beautiful piece. Nabo ingoma eti papela phezulu. Yeah, it was nicely put together, I feel. In a short space of time, we could do much better and see more corporate companies could come on board and fund it. What else did I do? I also went to the meeting about Imbaf.
Okay. When was that one?
Mandela Bay Arts Festival.
That
was on the Friday, right?
Information sharing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I went to that. So Mandela Bay Arts Festival is coming back next year on the 16th to the 25th of Feb. The forms are already out for people to submit. Lots of conversations around how to choose a panel of adjudicators and quite a bit with Bendipa with Oprah Tyler, Zimster was there. Who else is there? A number of people were there with Jay. So that went okay, I feel.
It wasn't great. It was just okay.
No, I mean, what can be great about a meeting? It's just an information session, It went okay in that the information was there, suggestions were put on the plate, ezinye zithathiwe, ezinye ziviwe. And that's really it. Yeah, boy, that's
Who
really
was on
it.
The panel for Mbaf?
Last year.
I know this. No. The panel, the one who was conducting that meeting.
Oh, it was Nobesuthu Khai. It was Nobesuthu Khai. I missed Dawuya because Tribe Tetile naye, giving a brief background of Mandela Bay Arts Festival and whatnot. Mamu Quinta was there. The MMC was not present. I don't know what's going on with him. It felt odd that he was not there.
And the thing about him, he thinks every time you engage him, you are trying to pick a fight. See, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I wish he was there. But yeah, Toput Mondo was also there as well. Naye advising ukuthi this festival sizayithatha sayibeka ngapi basimahlakane eTinarha. They've never even gone there to see a play. Why are we sabotaging abantwana ngolo hlobo. Why not use the venues that already exist? Because when we have a soccer match, abantu baseftinarha bayatsho uba sanoyidlalisa apha stadium sethu le soccer nathi siyayifuna. And it's the truth, right? It's the truth, nyani ke. So
because kudala lokho akuzanyu incorporate iransi kitinarha.
So these are all things to be considered, you know. So that was that. I think one of the things that happened after that kind of just shook me off my comfort was Bratila's status.
Okay.
Petra Tandile, writing about how he's not going to post to the meeting. He's not going to participate because last year concept yakhe yakhiqwa ngenxa ye-colored agenda elinye i-colored nomnye umlungu nomnye artist emnyama benga-expectanga imkhiqa zamkhiqa because kodwa there are too many blacks in the agenda. Uyabona uwisparishelwe ngabanye abantu, and I mean for me it was quite obvious, but the people that whispered to him are part of the adjudication committee, and that
is a problem.
It's a problem because kaloku into eniyenza pha there needs to be a confidentiality of because now that particular black artist safe because we don't know who goes and tells also I'm not obliged to vote for you.
And also you look at what probably a theme for the year and you feel like there's this act, if given a chance, would actually make the concept of the year appeal.
So it was just but I did shame say it Kopako Pratel, but as a status whispers because this is a compromise on the very credibility of the adjudication committees.
And also Sizovan suppose bangabana
very snacks. We shouldn't do that. We shouldn't protect. I shouldn't stand committee etile and I see Bratila's name and then I'm not able to convince people to take Bratila or even you or whoever. Ndiphume ndiyothi hayi mthanambe ndikufakile mna pha and ke ngoku go bisholoja abangakufakanga go dawuya. It's not. It doesn't taste nice.
And also, not everything we apply for we will get.
And also ngokubrathala utyhafile uthakazophinda faka and I'm like there's no need for that because it's you win some you lose some. But you win some you lose some. Sathuka last year I was in the adjudication committee. So by the adjudication committees and you're like, yo, kwalo tetayo, you are feeling so bad because you know exactly why they didn't make it. And if they knew why they didn't make it, if they knew how it got to that point, they wouldn't say half the things that they're saying.
Also, had they been genuine about it, they should send an email. Uba, I still want to be part of this thing, but can you tell me, Uba, ndipazamepi, so that ndikwazi improve for the next time? I think that's how we should be, approaching izinto. Not everything we finance
exactly.
Unless you're a spoiled child.
But that was all that I really attended to.
I'm looking forward to the host your show, the project. What's that one?
That's a beautiful one. I think that's a great initiative. Kesiyeke ukujonga that yonke into esifuna ukuyenza izawusoloko isuka nakomasipala nontoni. I think it's great that she started that initiative. I don't know, maybe she's funded, maybe she's not.
It's an NAC funded project.
I like it.
And because I'm saying I see a lot of posters coming up and there's young people who are doing this thing, some are hosting and they have a budget to host for the first time. But I feel that
how much do you know how much it is?
I had about 10K.
Okay.
So for
it's
them
not a lot, but it's something to learn from. Like
you've
how
never
to
handled
yourself.
This money. We sebenzisa because kona la tendency yoba fumana imali for the project and the first thing oyenzayo ukuthenga ingoma. Yabo ngxengxeze kwabaphansi. Like, dude, you are not supposed to be doing this. This thing is supposed ba uyenze for.
But umuntu uzawurepota njani ke ngoku after ingoma?
Alivumile chama umyalezo.
Hey, guys, guys, I think intendo yikisayo ne into endenza mna ndoyika ezinye izinto to explore ezinye methods ezisetyenziswa ngabantu is I don't know ingathi ngenye imini koze kuthiwe in fact we want to do ubizwe nje auditor general, and auditor general comes through, looks through the paperwork and uzibone sewubanjwa for i-20,000 yenkomo. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's for me that's my biggest worry. So I just prefer to do it the way I said I would do it, and to pile guilt free, man.
Pile life is simple. I don't know the processes but it will be great to they coach them.
Yeah.
With everything, expenditure, how to report, the keeping of receipts.
No, that's really lovely.
Yeah, well, it will be dope. I don't know if they're doing that, but I love the initiative and I see where it's coming from, and I think it will benefit the city greatly.
Yeah. The street festival is also coming up. Okay, it will be gone by the time this airs. It used to be the Alliance Française, Richmond Hill Festival, right? But now it's just called the Richmond Hill Street Festival, I believe. I'm going to be funded this year by the municipality, which is really lovely.
MMC was there taking a picture with them. Saw it on the news. Herald.
Okay, that's nice. Yeah. That's nice. Congratulations to them for getting the funding and for getting the attention of the MMC or of municipality finally, because they've been around for a while. I I wish that Central as an area coupled with Richmond Hill, obviously, ingake ifumane attention in terms of the creative arts again. Ifumane attention extensive, because I think sometimes we focus a lot on township development, which is also correct, but I don't know, we kind of think Central is a suburb, but it's not. You look guys, and it's worse off, bro. And it used to be a hub and a hive of activity. So ndiyabawela ikifumani attention again, because also having these street festivals and then Ziyambe does nothing to solve the problems that we're facing. And some of the problems that we're facing can really do with a little bit of art.
They changed the name completely from Alliance Franche to street music.
Yeah, it's been a while. It used to be the Richmond Hill Festival hosted by Alliance Française, and then it was just Richmond Hill Festival, and then it was Richmond Hill Street Festival, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's because I was thinking
Mamela is coming up.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah. There's a lot happening.
Yeah.
Mamela Arts Festival.
Hey, Mamela, I tell you, what's the concept there? I don't understand the concept there. Yeah, if there's festival.
Oh, hey, always used to cry about that.
I never understood it. Look, this is how I looked at it. Ukuba au interact kozakhele New Bright, chances of making it to Mamela Festival are very slim.
Yeah,
but from the area lokishi ukuthi, which is the area yalomlu iphetheyo ihamba pha. Uyabo? I-influence yakhe ihamba pha.
I don't know, because I've performed with Mamela a number of times.
Yeah, because we interact.
Because I interact. Hey, yes. I always say, how do you sustain business or clients? By maintaining relationships with people. And maintaining relationships is not about you are friends with this person and you go out and whatever with this person, but it's just that, you know what I mean? You maintaining a good business relationship. Partly there's that, but secondly,
also with maintenance. Now, before you move, you maintain what you have.
Yeah.
You can't maintain what you don't have.
Yes.
So
that's
also
true.
Festivals like that, seeing that it's free, it has always been free admission. It should be a great space it's a launch pad for talent.
For talent, yeah. And when it started out, I think, was it at the Red Location Museum? But it's been around for a while, my man. It's been around for a while. Sister Kwalo's been there. Sister Kwalo's featured there. She's from Motherwell.
Okay.
You see? Yeah, but I'm trying to say perhaps the whole thing, Yoguti, it's looking at particular areas might not necessarily. UBH has been supported by Ususton or by the department. But also it's because they were doing something great. Do you know what I'm saying? Has All Strings Attached not been a part of it? Okay, being the clock being they've been there. Edgar and Friends have been there.
Okay.
Some white bands have been there. Some
white bands.
I performed at one where there was like nice white bands. I just don't remember their names. Then there was also Taga Arti, Umahesh Narotam, the Indian musician, was there as well. Nice. So there has been an attempt to spread, to open it up. Culturally and, to diversify it. I feel Ngoku, there's a lot of comedy I noted. I remember there was a year when there were only males. I was like, Stone, what's your gender? And she hadn't even noted that she had booked that. I feel that the presence of poetry has decreased, because it used to be a poetry, dance, music, theatre would also feature, but slowly, surely, it has moved towards more music.
Is funding not the issue?
No, I don't think funding is the issue. I think maybe it's just a matter of what works, but that's my opinion. Because for the poet that's not there, there's a musician. Did you know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily that. I see now comedy has been given a space.
And comedy is doing great currently.
Yeah. So it's been given space as well. I just think that because Imamela aina call, we are about to say we're calling on all artists to submit and whatnot. That's the most problematic part here.
Okay.
To in terms of opening up, and the upkeep here, it seems to be reliant on one person. That could be problematic, not about the person, right, but about the department.
Yes.
Because I've got some information. Sometimes it's been a fight. Sometimes it's been a matter of I have to make it happen so that it carries on. So you find that sometimes you feel like we twirl my clean. And if she won't move, nothing will happen. And then
if she resigns,
that budget will
get
go
a
back.
Better job somewhere.
Type vibe, So nalapo, nida assistance, nida. Even now, Ususton to come to the artist and say, how do we grow it? How do we make it bigger? How do we make it something bigger than one person? And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I need a land. So sometimes I hear the cries, especially of hip hop. I always say about hip hop, people forget where we come from.
Yeah, they do. But the big one should be hip hop for the month, for me, at least.
Kashane?
Yeah.
An epic, yay!
Epic and Kashane.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big one.
Sure.
Looking forward to it. 23rd September. I don't know.
And we're doing a giveaway.
Okay.
We're doing a giveaway.
Yes.
4 tickets to 2 people.
Okay.
No.
It's
each
4
person
tickets, 2 people.
Each person gets 2 tickets.
Yes.
Yes, so it's a total of 4 tickets.
It's 4 tickets, 2 people.
2 people, yes.
Yeah.
So
So what's the catch?
Just comment on the YouTube comment box of this episode and tell us who you think is going to win and why they're going to win.
All right.
Why you think they're going to win.
So we take the best comment.
We take the best comment and that person gets their 2 tickets.
Can I comment?
No, you can't comment. You can't comment. But I'm excited for it. I'm excited. Kashane has been quiet. Kashane has been quiet now. Mani pendulo epic, but epic drive band. Yeah, but Kashane had said epic. Tabane phone, tabakana phone right. Tabane phone on bonies. So we're waiting. It's month end. He promised a phone. Let him get a phone.
Because yo okoko ebekuyo unanseka epic.
It is like that. Can we give him a call and see what they're thinking?
Yeah.
Can we start with Kashane? See, he said he's on the road though, but let's see if he's gonna pick up for us. Tefuna ke nawe over Brian. Are we calling?
Nangu mfana omdala. Ngala commentary yami. Uyibambile ifone uthe sayithini. Oh,
Kuxola phi? Kanya sasazo yang
special. Wena yasasazo. No, guys,
are we calling, brothers?
Agaphendu.
The requested number is not available at the moment. Please try again later. The requested number.
That's going to be a crazy one, and is a mover beyond is a mover beyond the Eastern Cape, the way I look at it, because these guys have footprint nationally, particularly in Johannesburg, because they both had a good run in the same station, which is Y.
Yes,
and we know Y has made a lot of careers, both broadcasting and just acts,
Kashane. I told him girls are following a private number. I hope he's not scared of private numbers.
Is it Epic? No, Epic.
This is Kashane.
Hey.
Kashane, what's up?
Hey,
hey, you're live on Ephondweni Podcast, by the way. Siyakuva ba usitransportini, you're coming back to PE.
Yeah, I'm actually on my way back. I'm actually on the road right now.
It's okay, but just tell the people what to expect at the battle.
I actually can't. Wait, I can't even hear you properly. Can I just put you on loudspeaker?
It's not a problem.
For a second.
Sfunu was.
I got you on loudspeaker.
Sure. No, just because you're on the road and we can't talk for long, just a short message to your fans what to expect at the battle on the 23rd.
Oh, okay. What they can expect from that battle is a dope session. Hopefully, I'm not sure about the music, but for me, what they can get is the best of me. That's what I can guarantee.
And we haven't seen you in a while, hey?
But for me, they'll get the best rapper they've ever heard. That's what I can promise.
Sure.
On God.
We haven't seen you in a while, and some people are crossing their fingers. But Kashana, sabotage. You must deliver. Are you promising that?
Hey man, he's on the road.
He's on the road.
Yeah.
All right. Let's drop it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy one.
Can we call Epic?
Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy one. I'm looking forward to it because both of them are solid acts. Hence I was saying, it's not easy for me to
I guess of Epic and confidence
to say who's gonna take it, but it's gonna be sports. That's what I know for sure.
I said my vote is for hip hop. I'm not even trying to pick a side.
Yes.
Your phone number here?
So I'm Peter on this phone.
I'm still look out again. It's fine, just call, it's okay. Hey, Isakhali laptop kayakhi ngathi imoto kickstart etwathi kickstart. Epic the script writer, what up?
Study laptops Ephondweni.
Hey Epic. Laptop your fuga. Oh yeah, Tika, always. You live on the podcast.
Oh, I've been waiting. To tell you against the door. I'm waiting for this call. It's been an hour.
Hey, sorry, you know how Yakim and I go. So
I'm joking. I'm kidding. I understand.
Sure, but the battle is coming up. Sepila. We can't complain. We're excited for the 23rd.
Yeah.
Yakim and I are just... Huh? It's September tomorrow.
September.
It's September tomorrow, exactly. Kim and I are sitting here like we are not voting for anyone. We are not committing. We're just going to the battle for hip hop, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's the cowardice here too, okay?
Okay. That's as long as you vote in your heart.
As long as we vote in our hearts, yes, we're going to be about that.
Yeah,
but what are you promising to your fans?
Win, victory. That's it, man. That's really it. Yeah.
Victory is certain, Ucho.
A definite win.
Siyakubona ke mosipha Facebook ba awuyekanga uyaqhuba, the banter just carries on.
You want to start celebrating, my nigga.
No, it banter is not even part of the banter. It banter is not a color always part of the banter was just part of the promo. One of Bali Pedals go.
Ngona Bali Pedals go. Listen.
Ngona Bali Pedals. Yona la banter dibana no dibana kwa pedal.
Kashane uthe yena uzawuthenga i-cellphone ngoku nge-31st ka-August uzawubona ngayo phaa ku-Facebook uzakubonisa i-flames.
No, makathenga ezembini ezo cellphone. Aziwenza amahluko.
Oh, man. No, we're excited. We're excited in the name of hip hop. It feels like the whole country.
But I'm also very excited. I'm also very excited just for hip hop's sake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And hopefully, like, we have another one of these and another one of these and another one of these.
I hope so too. But it can carry on and be a program.
Definitely.
Keeps hip hop alive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No,
because I'll see you phone calling at this small chat. I can't do it when I'm checking.
Jonga, I'll bet listen now. I'll bet to go see Seguena Ramso.
Thank you, bro.
Sure.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be an interesting one. It's gonna be an interesting one. So don't forget, I said 4 tickets, 2 people. All you need to do is to let us know who you think is gonna win and why. Justify it. Epic, OG, Kashane, Facebook. Don't be scared. Say it, and then we'll announce the winners night. We'll give a call and announce. I do have another giveaway. Yes. Before we move to the next thing.
Yes.
I'm full of gifts. I'm gonna give you. No, you know what? I was talking to a friend of mine, and he said he was talking about windows of marketing and advertising, and he says to me one of the first questions we need to ask ourselves when selling any brand is the question: what's in it for me as a consumer, for instance? What's in it for me? So that's why you see lots of brands giving things away, because that's what calls abantu. So I'm trying that exercise. Let's see if it works. He's got a gospel show on the 23rd of September. The 23rd is going to be a busy day.
It's busy.
Exactly. 23rd September, he's got an event. The first one in a long while. He's very excited now. It's going to be at the Mendi Art Center. If you are interested in going to that event, just come through #Ephondweni, #Mzokolo, and we'll pick a winner there. Peace. That's what it is.
And I'm thinking in Dobangabana Ibangabana kuthiwa indonland. Uba ingenile funding yam namkla weekends akwenza inkomo and yakufanela nalento yokuba uyeke uba yinantsiki gatekeeper because ngoku generous.
Yandifanela
Hayafanela phantsi wazilibazisa ne.
Man, no. Did I tell you that I was writing myself out of PE art politics? I think I'm officially stating it now as well, that I'm writing myself out. I'm not bowing out of PE arts. I love PE arts.
You can't.
I want to create programs that will change the face of PE arts. I still want to be part of the story of the history making and for the city and for the province. But I think that it's a gimmick, that thing of these politics, hating on each other, and it's really unnecessary. And if people want to come on board and give us funds, they must just do the right thing. And
I think that's what was setting us back for like the longest time.
For a long time, we sacrificed a big part of ourselves.
Tina, when we go and interact with that institution, if I get young or can you be funded, we question why ifakwe uyanga instead of pitching your stuff.
Very problematic of us as well. And I think the pie is big enough for all of us. And also, Yakim, I think when you have served your time, ndiyathanda ke mna kuyishipa tisemnandi tizeziyazi nje yana kakade I don't like to stay till the end kude kuhlatywane. I'd rather hear about those stories.
I don't want to go to the parties you go to, man.
You never know. There's always drama, though. There's always drama. But something happens. So I think I've been at the party long enough, and yabona mandingade cabanga kuzathi kukhali R&B epatini yabona abantu yabona khumla kudala kaxoxa ngolahlobo masibona sekukhali uTevin Campbell epatini andifuni kude kube njalo
set mood kaloku bangoku kumela niyalala
yes
sikhangelela umuntu wakho zawahamba
yeah
no, but it's great. It's dope that kuthiwa in Orlando. It's dope that izinto ziyenzeka kule pace zenzeka kuyo, and I pray and hope that we learn from it, and the art is alive. So we just need to carry it through. I think that's a dope point to leave it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man.
This is another artistic one from Ephondweni. I can't wait for this music to come.
Make sure you comment, tell us who's dope, and where's your money at. And
then kumzoxolo pepula, it's hashtag Ephondweni, hashtag Mzi Pepula or Mzoxolo Pepula, whichever one works.
Okay.
I'm not a hashtagger.
All right.
I feel like it's such a lazy form of communication. But anyway, it's what works.
No, it helps when you want to identify something.
Yeah, hashtag Ephondweni, hashtag Mzi Pepula. hashtag. Yeah, hashtag I wanna go. Yes. There with Mzi Pepula, it's 2 tickets, 1 person.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much. We're out.
Bojo.
Bump your fist. Yo! Thank you so much.